Listen to me very, very closely, okay? Who said that it's not okay for you to embrace your potential? Who said? I know society can make you feel like it's not okay to talk about yourself, to feel yourself like spiritually, to embrace yourself the way you are. I know society makes you feel like that, and believe me, I resonate with it, and I still sometimes struggle with it, but I really struggled with it, especially when I was a kid, because we constantly feel like we want to be accepted by all these communities, but we want a community ourselves. We want to be a part of a community. So of course we do things so we fit in, and as we do all those things, we lose ourselves. We lose ourselves. And we stop listening to what our soul is trying to tell us. We stop listening to that voice inside of us that tells us, go do it. Go do it. And what I'm talking about is like in terms of like career or like finding your purpose, right? There's a part of you that tells you, you need to sing. You have to sing. Sing. Because it makes you feel good. It gives you this otherworldly feeling, right? Or teach, or go play an instrument. Go do this. Go do that. You start to ignore this voice. You start to tell yourself, it's not possible to do these things because, society needs me to be this way. It's sad. It is sad. Listen, it's sad that our society made us feel this way. However, let me tell you something. You can change that. Because in the end of the day, yes, maybe society created these standards. Maybe society kept repeating it enough for us to believe it. But do you understand? In the end of the day, it's us who believes those things. It's us who believe it and therefore limit ourselves from actually reaching our potential, from actually finding our purpose, from embracing our interests and things that we are good at and discovering our skills. And then not only healing ourselves and helping ourselves in the process, but you end up helping other people too, because you learn how to be so satisfied with yourself and the things that you do, that you no longer envy, you no longer feel jealousy, you no longer feel this need to control everyone and everything around you, because you found peace within yourself. That's like, it's not easy. I told you, it's not an easy thing to do. It's not, because one of the hardest things to do in life is to unlearn something and to allow yourself to step into the unfamiliar. This is why we keep repeating these vicious cycles. We wonder to ourselves, why do I keep doing this to myself? Because you feel comfortable. No, but it hurts, but it bothers me. I don't understand why I keep self-sabotaging myself. Honey, you feel comfortable in your situation. You know why you feel comfortable? Because you're familiar with it. You're familiar with these patterns. You're familiar with this kind of lifestyle. You've been living it for so long that you can't see yourself living it any other way. But you know what? You can change that. You can change that. Your mind is so powerful. We don't realize how powerful our mind is. Our mind controls the way that we see reality. Our mind controls that. Our mind. Okay? It makes you wonder, like, why do people have so many different perspectives in terms of politics? I'm not going to get into politics here. I don't even have any thoughts about politics. I don't really like politics, okay? But anyway, let me make a point here. You see a person on the left, you see a person on the right. How is it that they have such different mindsets, right? How come they can't find common ground? You want to know why they can't find common ground? Because they were taught something for so long, and they believe this thing. They've believed this thing for so long. It's incredibly hard to suddenly change that and believe the other side, or find something in the middle. It's incredibly hard for them to do that, because they truly, truly believe that there is one way. Same thing with religion. And I mean, religion is very beautiful, don't get me wrong. I actually find religion to be very beautiful. But then, of course, there are extremists. There are people who take it the wrong way, who they take it so seriously that they forget the point of it all, and they lose themselves. That's the thing. You have to keep your mind open. And yes, there are ways to do it. You can learn with time. But first thing you have to start doing now is stop hating on yourself. And stop telling yourself you can't do it. Just stop. The same way you tell yourself, I can't do it. It's just as easy to say, I can do it. It's just as easy to say that. Okay? Because you said, I can't do it so many times to the point that you actually believed, I can't do it. So have you thought about this? What if you change that? You replace I can't with I can do it. You start repeating it every day. Every day you start repeating it to yourself. You don't think that at some point you're actually going to believe that you can, and then you do it? You do it because you believed in yourself? I'm not saying that whatever it is that you wanted to do is going to turn out perfectly the way that you want it, but that's the thing. You have to let it go. It's not supposed to be perfect. But if you tell yourself, I can do it, you're going to do it. You are going to do it. Look at all those successful people out there. I mean, like, for real. Jim Carrey believed in himself. He struggled a lot. Jimmy Fallon struggled a lot as well. He was rejected multiple times, but he still kept going. And even right when he was thinking about giving up, he didn't give up. He kept going. Listen, go look up their stories. Look it up. I'm telling you, it's fascinating, okay? Kobe Bryant. Like, guys, Ed Sheeran. I mean, really, it's not like we look at them now and we see, oh, they're very successful. Everybody knows their name, everyone this, everyone that. I mean, I personally believe it's far greater than that, right? But anyway, the point here that I'm trying to make is they don't start by having everything. They don't start by having everything. And if they let every single little thing destroy them, we would not know who they are. I'm telling you right now. We would not know who they are if they let every single setback, if they let the setbacks, if they gave up after they had setbacks. But they didn't. You do have the potential, okay? The potential already is within you. It's not that you just, you could develop this potential. You have the potential in you. It's whether or not you embrace it, and it's okay to embrace it. There's nothing wrong with embracing it. The minute you start embracing it, your potential and whatever it is that you're interested in, that is the minute that I said this in another video, I'll say it again. That is the minute you already start your career. You already start your career. But you have to keep repeating these patterns. You have to keep repeating to yourself, I can do it. Because if you believed for so long, I can't do it, then you won't be able to do it. But once you start changing that, once you start changing the way that you look and you start repeating it to yourself constantly, okay? It's not just about affirmations. Eventually you start to believe it because you change the way that your mind works. You change the way that you think. It is possible. It is possible. I'm telling you, it's possible. You can do it. You can do it. Okay? My little baby right here. My little Mila. You see her? Mila, they can do it, right? Yeah, Mila gave you the I love you eyes. She gave you the I love you with her eyes. Mila believes in you and I believe in you. Go do it, okay? You can do it. That voice inside of you that keeps telling you, I need to do this, that's the part you need to listen to. You're going to have the demons, the little demon thoughts come up and tell you, no, you can't, and give you the self-doubt and all this stuff. No. You need to make that voice louder. The voice inside that tells you, I want to do this, I can do this, I need to do this. That's your soul calling out to you. It's begging you to listen. So start listening to it, okay? Thank you guys for clicking on this video. I hope it helps you. And I know we all struggle, okay? I still have my moments too, but the more I started to try and change the way I think, the better it got for me. And the more I started actually seeing things work out, like things start to work out for me. Maybe not in the way that I expected it to, but I'm getting where I want to be. I see it much more and more clearly every day. And I'm just flowing with this ride called life. Called life. What is it that your voice is telling you? leave it down below in the comments. I would love to hear. I would love to hear it. And maybe I can give you a few words of encouragement, because we all need it sometimes. So yeah. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Till next time. Bye.